Hello, my name is Julian Acevedo, and this is the second speech for my speech course for Valencia College. This is the if speech. The question that I have selected is, if you could ask God one question, what would you ask? Well, before I ask my question, I want to start off with a quote, directly from the Bible. And it says, "Let God be true, and every man a liar, so that you may be proved right when you speak, and prevail when you judge." That's Romans 3:4. That says that every man is a liar. Now, the question that I would ask, based on this quote, is if the Bible claims that all men are liars, and the Bible is written by men, does that not confirm that God's existence is fictitious? If I were to ask God this question, of course, I would be asking a wall. There's plenty of proof that God is not real. As well, I feel that God is used as an answer to complex questions which we don't have the ability to answer ourselves. And when I look deep inside my soul, I don't find God. I haven't been able to hear Him, or He hasn't guided me to any of the decisions that I've made. I'll take the blame for those decisions I've made. Going back to the thought that there's plenty of proof that God is actually not real, there's no physical evidence of His existence except for the words in the Bible. If the Bible was written by men, I don't know how anybody could utilize this as actual proof that God is the architect to our world. As well, despite the fact that there's no tangible proof of God's existence, people follow Him with something called blind faith. Now, blind faith leads us to the thought that God is just an answer to complex questions which people have not been able to answer in a logical way. For example, where did men come from? Where did we come from? How did we get to this point? There's actually a creationist museum in the United States which shows Adam and Eve walking beside dinosaurs. Now, carbon dating, which is a science-supported way of determining the age of a fossil, shows us that dinosaurs were here far before humans ever had the ability to be. In Alcoholics Anonymous, one is required to reconcile with God in order to achieve the healing process of the 12-step program. However, God never makes an appearance during this 12-step process. God is simply a guidance which is born out of the blindness of mankind. Now, when I myself have looked inside my soul for proof of God's existence, I haven't found it. In fact, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, schizophrenia is a mental disorder which affects around 1% people of our nation. 95% of people in our nation, around that, actually believe in God, meaning that there are far more people that believe in God than there are schizophrenics. But both of them hear voices which I cannot hear and which don't come from anywhere but the own production of our mind. God is fictitious because He only exists through blind faith. So there's plenty of proof that God is not real, and God is used as an answer to complex questions which people have not been able to answer in a logical way. And again, when I look inside my soul, I find no proof of God's presence. Here's another sentence which I've been able to come up with, and I want to know if you guys agree. Through science, we're able to test our physical world and dissect the workings of its incredible functions. Asking God a question is like talking to a wall. Thank you.